3, 2, 1, and roll.
We are live at Franklin High School in Mount Baker. About, let's see my math, we're 25 seconds into the game, 7:35 to go. Franklin takes on Roosevelt. It is 0-0. Franklin just put up a shot that was unsuccessful. Welcome to Metro League Basketball on your community radio station, Rainier Avenue Radio. Roosevelt with pressure in the backcourt. Franklin breaks the press. Simone Lieberman with the ball. Shot put up and good by Sayana Moliga, attacking the hoop. But it was good. Roosevelt, who we saw last week against Cleveland, back in the South End once again. Shot put up by DJ Simons doesn't go. Foul was called, though. DJ Simons, 5'11", senior forward for Roosevelt, will go to the line for two shots. Welcome to Rainier Avenue Radio .world. It's me, your host, Tony B. First shot bounces off the back of the rim and doesn't go. 2-0 Franklin in front. Second shot. That one does go. And again, full court pressure applied. Franklin looking to break the press, gets the ball up to Maya Jones. Jones loses the ball out of bounds and wants a foul, but there won't be a foul called. So Roosevelt back again. On the attack. Ada Johnson with the ball. Trying to get the ball down low once again to DJ Simons. And this is what Roosevelt executed very well last Saturday against Cleveland, was working the ball around the perimeter and getting the ball down low. Let's see what success they have against Franklin Quakers. Ball comes into Sammy Till. Till with the ball over to Lauren Guys. Watch out for Guys. Shot put up and a three-point shot. That's good by Ava Bumstead, and Ava Bumstead to score. 4-2. Roosevelt steals the ball. A little 18-footer from the left wing doesn't go. Ball is rebounded by Ciara Tu'u. And you got a timeout called. Timeout with the score, 4-2. 6:25 left here in the first quarter. Roosevelt on top after a three-point bucket by Ava Bumstead. And as you can probably not hear, you don't hear a lot in the background. That's because there are no fans here at the game. So we're happy to be bringing this game to you for those of you who, whether you have cousins or kids, friends, whatever, your teams you support. We're happy to be bringing you this basketball game. Franklin High School, much improved Franklin High School, lost a couple of seniors, Shanice for one, but coming back this year and looking strong. Roosevelt, again, looking pretty good as well. Who knows, we might see these two teams in the Metro League playoffs. Again, Roosevelt applying pressure in the backcourt. Quickly with the ball up into the front court is Maxine Sarmiento. Sarmiento, one of the returning seniors for this Franklin team, along with Maya Jones. So Franklin looking to inbound the ball. Ball comes into Maya Jones. Maya Jones with a little turner, a little two-footer inside, misses, gets her own rebound, puts it back up in. 4-4 now. The Quakers tie this game up. Quickly the other way, Roosevelt with the ball. Adia Sang. Ball is knocked away. Jones tries to save it. It goes out of bounds, but that'll go back to Roosevelt. 21 seconds on the shot clock. 5:58 here in the first quarter. We are all tied up at Franklin. From Mount Baker, they do get the ball down low. Three-point shot put up. Misses everything. Ball goes out of bounds. It looked like it went off of Roosevelt, and Franklin will retain possession. That was Lauren Guys. I said watch out for Guys. Guys A little long on that three-point shot, though. Franklin gets the ball in. Alicia Jackson trying to bring the ball up the right side of the court. We get a foul call. See, that was Maxine Sarmiento. Ball comes in once again to Alicia Jackson. Jackson tries to get the ball in the front court, ends up in the hands of Maya Jones. Jones gets the ball down low, and Sarmiento tied up. The arrow in the possession of Roosevelt. So Roosevelt will take the ball back. Roosevelt right now defensively giving Franklin some problems when they get into half-court offense. Again, attempting to get the ball down low. Simone Lieberman ends up with it stolen away. Pass put up and blocked. The shot was put up by DJ Simons, and Maya Jones said, "Not today, not here, not at this moment." Ball comes in to Sammy Teal. Ball is knocked away by Lieberman. Pass over to Bumstead. Bumstead outside the three-point line picks up the dribble. Gets the ball to Sang. Bumstead open for a three. Takes the three. Bumstead's three doesn't go. Foul going to be called, though. This is going to be on Raylan Siana Maliga. And if this is a foul while shooting, Bumstead's going to get 3 shots. I'll send Ava Bumstead to the line. Score still 4-4, 4:59 here to go in the first quarter. Bumstead's first free throw bounces off the back of the rim, doesn't go. Second of 3 by Bumstead. Oh, they're calling that not a three-point shot. Okay, well, evidently it was a 2-point shot. Jones with the ball rushes in the front court, finds a player down low. Franklin, maybe overpass, probably could have taken that shot. Sarmiento from the right side. 3-ball, corner pocket for Sarmiento. 7-4 now. Franklin in front. Again, getting the ball down low to Simons. Simons puts a shot up off the glass that goes. And they're going to call traveling, so no bucket for Roosevelt. And again, backcourt pressure applied. Substitution for Roosevelt. Jasmine Hall in the game now. Franklin gets the ball in the front court. Sarmiento with the ball. Ball is stolen, knocked away. Quickly up court. Roosevelt with the shot. Doesn't go. Saying you got a foul called. And so again, that defensive pressure by Roosevelt giving Franklin problems, but Franklin up 7-4 right now. Jasmine Hall sinks the first free throw to make it 7-5. Looks pretty comfortable on that. Jasmine Hall's next free throw, that one doesn't go. Rebounded by Teal. Sang with the ball. Bumstead looks at the three, doesn't take it. Hall gets it to the lane, puts up a shot a little flat, doesn't go. Maya Jones with the rebound. Quickly up in the front court, Ciara too would look for Sarmiento, and the pass was a little askew and goes out of bounds. So Roosevelt once again not letting Franklin get comfortable in their half-court set. And it should be 7-5, 7-4 on one scoreboard. We got a timeout call by Roosevelt, and hopefully they will see that there's a difference in the score on the scoreboard. 7-5, Franklin in front. You've got me, Tony B. You've got Mr. Daniel Bellis, and Lourdes is your film expert here today at Frank. Actually, Lourdes is a student at Franklin as well. Mr. Bellis. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll catch you. Whoa, okay. Apparently they're not starting the game right now. Mr. Bellis, you have anything for us really quickly before we get back to this game?
Yes, taking a look at top 20 action. Number 6 Hermiston has dominated Walla Walla 70-30. You could say they walloped Walla Walla. in that contest right there. And also at the half, you have 17 Hazen close at the half versus Mercer Island 20-18.
All right, here 4:02 left in the first quarter. Franklin up 7-5. Roosevelt bringing the ball and passes stolen by Jackson. Maya Jones with it in front court. Takes the time, surprises to Ciara with the pass. Sarmiento goes into the lane, pulls up off the glass, does off the backboard, doesn't go. Rebounded by Jackson. That shot doesn't go. Again, Franklin with the rebound. And I think we're going to have a traveling call on Raylin Siana Maliga. Yes, we are. That'll turn the ball back over to Roosevelt, down 2. 3:40 here to go in the first quarter. Sang with the ball in the front court. Jones on top of that defense. Again, trying to get the ball down low. Hall gets it as Aaron pass, and Sang on top, guarded tightly by Jones over to Bumstead. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Hall with it outside the three-point line. Hall puts it up, falls down, doesn't go. No foul called, ball down low. And we're going to have a push foul call. I think that's going to go against Teal. Not much, but she was on the baseline. And so when you get bumped on the baseline and go out of bounds, they have to call something. So now got a sub coming in for Franklin. Simone Lieberman coming back in the game for Raylin Sayana Maliga. A light version of the backcourt pressure applied now. Double team in the corner. Ball to Maya Jones out on the left wing. Steps outside the three-point line. Teal on defense in a wide open three-point shot that doesn't go for Alacia Jackson. Rebounded for Bumstead. Bumstead in the front court. Zagging. Finding a way to the left, to the right elbow. Drains a jumper from the right elbow. Took it up the court by herself. 7-7 now. Roosevelt, 2:49 left to go here in the first quarter. And they've got a trap. And we might have a possession arrow. We got a timeout called from Franklin as Maxine Sarmiento was called up as they pulled that press back from full court to about a three-quarter, half-court. Trapping both times it's been effective as they've tied the ball player up in the corner. Got him over to the sideline and between the half-court line and the sideline Atkinson defender and two defenders there. They've boxed him in both times now. So Franklin's going to have to make an adjustment, and that's probably what this timeout is about right now, to talk about, okay, if they let us get past this initial pressure, be aware not to pick up your dribble, get rid of the ball, don't get trapped, and have the half-court line and the sideline be additional defenders. Rainier Avenue Radio, happy to be here in Mount Baker. This would be in our neighborhood, right on Rainier Avenue and MLK Junior Way. As a matter of fact, tomorrow starts MLK Holiday Weekend. We are having a vendor festival, Black Vendor Shop, Black Tomorrow at the Columbia City Theater. It's all free, free 99 from noon to 5. There'll be musical performances as well. We're going to broadcast this live, too. Shot put up from the corner. 3-ball doesn't go. Fight for the rebound. Sarmiento gets it out to Maya Jones. Again, that same shot from 3. This time it does go, and the bucket goes to Simone Lieberman. Franklin's up 10 now, 10-7, another 3-ball. Lieberman this time. Rack these up and let me try it again. Roosevelt with the ball, driving baseline, shot put up, misses everything. Ball is rebounded by Sang, kept getting her own shot back. Hall with the ball now, and Roosevelt passes the ball, and it's going to be it would have been an over and back had they grabbed it, but Maya Jones was racing for the ball with the potential, hey, let me get my hands on this. I think I can turn this into some points, and then just decided to let it go. But good hustle by Jones. 2:05 left here to go in the first quarter. 10-7, Franklin on top. Ball comes into Sarmiento. Sarmiento outside the top of the key. Guarded by Ava Dorling. Jackson with the ball now. Back to Lieberman. Jones on top, drives in, goes to the left side. Shot doesn't go. Battle underneath for the rebound. No contact, no foul call, though. Letting them play. 10-7. Guys with the ball. Finds Jasmine Hall. Back to Guys. Ball is tipped away. Maya Jones, fancy move behind the back. Teal pressuring, try to get a trap on Sarmiento with it now. Sarmiento drives, shot with the right hand, doesn't go underneath. The rebound goes to Bumstead. Bumstead quickly into front court again. Same thing as last time. Bumstead pulls up just inside the free throw line. Shot doesn't go. Maya Jones with the rebound now for Franklin. .105 here to go in the first quarter. Franklin on top 10-7. Jones with the ball over to Lieberman. Lieberman outside the three-point line finds two. Ball out of bounds, and that will go to Roosevelt. Sang inbounding the ball to Bumstead. 50 seconds left here to go. Roosevelt down three. Then you know what they want to do ultimately is have the ball centered. That one almost came to me. Sayana Maliga now back in the game to inbound the ball. Gets it into two. There's that double team. Two gets around it, drives in the lane, looks up off the glass, knocks it in from the right side about 5 feet. Two. Another bucket for Franklin. 12-7. Franklin by 5 now with 25 seconds left in the quarter. Bumstead with the ball. We're going to have a hack there is Ava Dorling, 5'11", sophomore. Looked to be in trouble as a trap in the corner. But when you reach and the player's already picked up the dribble, pretty good chance you're going to get caught with your hands in the cookie jar if you hack some arm. Again, trying to get the ball down low. Sarmiento steals it, drives up court quickly, pulls up from the free throw line off the back of the rim, jumps straight up in the air, and it drops through the hoop for Sarmiento. Franklin now on top, 14-7. That's 7 unanswered points. Bumstead from 3, shot doesn't go, and that's going to do it for the first quarter after a 7-7 tie. Franklin runs off 7 straight points to make it 14-7 here at the end of the first quarter. Mr. Bellis, what do you got for us?
Well, Tony, right here on Rainier Avenue Radio, we got a lot going on for Martin Luther King Jr. weekend right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. First off, like you mentioned, we got this vendor festival that we got going on Saturday, noon until 5 p.m. We're going to have wonderful black business vendors and performances. And then the following day, Sunday, we will have a young leaders event, a young leaders event right there on Martin Luther King Day on Sunday, the day before, with some great voices by local kids. And then on Monday, we got a great youth. Not just the youth, but adults too. We got the rally and we have the march, and we'll be following them along the entire way right here on your community radio station, Rainier Avenue Radio. Just look us up on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. All of those platforms, including the Rainier Avenue Radio app and the Rainier Avenue Radio website at rainieravenue.world.
All right, we are back to live action now, and the ball will be taken out almost right in front of us as Lieberman with the ball. Inbounds to two. Two crosses the half-court line. Jones with the ball at the top of the key. Tries to fake a shot and drive and move the pivot foot, so Jones will be charged with traveling. Roosevelt with the ball now. Bumstead in the front court. Bumstead pulls up from 3. Shot doesn't go, but foul will be called, and I think that was a 3-point shot. So Bumstead again will go to the line. And this time, yes, we are getting 3. Bumstead pulled the trigger. The player got underneath her a little bit. So Bumstead will get 3 shots. First shot by Bumstead. Bounces off the outside of the rim to the left and doesn't go. In case you didn't get that part of it. Bumstead's second shot. This one hard and to the right. Bumstead just needs to settle down. It's a good shooter at the free throw line. Okay, one went left, one went to the right. Let's see where this one goes. Dead center. Just a little overcorrection there. 14-8 now is that 7-point run by Franklin is stopped with that free throw by Bumstead. Again, we have full court pressure. Sarmiento looks to bring the ball up court, picks up the dribble. They do get the ball in the front court. Lieberman now drives and pulls it back out, says, okay, let's set up some offense. Lieberman pulls up from three. Lieberman's three drops in, gets a shooter's roll. That's 2 threes now by Lieberman. Simone Lieberman, freshman or senior guard for Franklin, puts Franklin up 17-8. Get the ball down low. Looking pass again is stolen away. Maya Jones with it now, head up, looking down court. Pulls up outside the three-point line. And again, probing into the key. This one doesn't go. Shot by Tu'u is rebounded back up the other way. Jasmine Hall with it. Jasmine Hall puts up just inside the three-point line. Maybe a little rust on that shot. Rebound, spin to the hoop. Nice footwork there by Ava Darling for the bucket to make it 17-10. And that pass is going to be picked off. It was tipped. Dorling with the ball, and Dorling's fouled in backcourt by Lieberman. 6:40 here to go in the second quarter. No, take this one out in backcourt. Lauren Guys. Players are, some of them are masked up, some of them are not. Guys with the ball. Cross-court pass to Jasmine Hall. Guys again, and they do get the ball down low. Hall with the ball off the glass. Shot from the left side doesn't go. Rebounded by Maggie Willis. Willis, a 6-foot sophomore. And haven't called Maggie's name as much as we did again in the Cleveland game. So I'm sure we'll be hearing more from Maggie. But anyways, Jasmine Hall will go to the line, 5'7". Freshman Jasmine Hall getting a lot of playing time here for Roosevelt. Hall's first shot doesn't go. Hall's next shot, this one does go. 17-11 now, Franklin in front. Jackson with the ball trapped in backcourt. Lieberman does get the ball into front court. Ball is whipped around. Jackson takes a three-point shot, doesn't go. Maya Jones with the rebound. Nice dump-off pass and a bucket there from Raylin Siana Maliga. Nice look there from Maya Jones, and Siana Maliga converts on the bucket. Again, ball down low, nice move. Puts the ball on the floor. Siana Maliga instead takes it. You can't bring that ball down. You got to keep that ball up. Take advantage of the opportunity. You have Jones with the ball in the front court. Over to Lieberman. Jackson on top. Sienna Maliga fakes the shot, pulls inside, doesn't get the shot to go. Rebound, though, battle for it. Looks like it's going to go to Roosevelt, as we had Jackson for Franklin and Wilgus for Roosevelt trying to get control of the basketball, and we'll give that to Roosevelt. Singh gets the ball in the front court. There's that Franklin zone. Cross-court pass to Hall. Again, ball down low. Shot goes up. Doesn't go. Jones with the rebound. Maya Jones now with the ball again. Quickly in the front court. Takes it all the way in. Puts his shot up. We're going to have an offensive foul there. No, we're going to get a foul called against Roosevelt, and they're going to call that in the act of shooting. No question that Jones was fouled. So when you attack the hoop, you make the referee make a decision, and that's exactly what Jones did. Jones' first shot is a rainbow that touches the clouds and drops through the hoop. Second shot, another rainbow, drops through the hoop. Jones, nice looking shot from the free throw line for Jones. 21-11, Franklin on top of Roosevelt. And that pressure that was bothering Franklin, they've settled down now. Sang with the ball in the front court again, trying to get the ball low. They do to Jasmine Hall, and Hall, the freshman, converts again. Look out, Metro League, for this young person right there. Maliga again, Sienna Maliga underneath the hoop, gets another bucket down low, says this is where I operate. 23-13, Franklin on top. We're going to get a timeout to Roosevelt with 4:36 left here in the first half. Roosevelt calls a timeout, and we'll go back to Mr. Daniel Bellis for an update.
Eastside Catholic and Rainier Beach are currently in action right now in the first quarter, and it's all Eastside Catholic 16-0 against the Rainier Beach Vikings girl squad. It's struggling to just win a game at this point, but we will be broadcasting these girls when they take on West Seattle next Friday, and also the boys as well. That's going down on next Friday, which is the 21st, 7 o'clock for the girls and 8:30 for the boys.
Rainier Avenue Radio World. Are you a cultural producer? There's anywhere from $1,000 to $12,000 waiting for you from King County's For Culture. If you can show that in 2019 and 2020 your wallet was impacted and affected by COVID, and that's pretty much everybody. Go to the King County, go to the For Culture website and take a look at it. It's We spoke this morning with a representative from Fort Culture said they got $3 million they're trying to give away, and if it's coming in $1,000 to $12,000 lump sums, that's a lot of money. So you got a good chance. Or you can go to one of the workshops as well. Roosevelt with the ball, and Jasmine Hall ends up with it down low. Not tries to whip a nice pass down there to Tucker, but it hit the baseline and went out of bounds. Lieberman looking to bring the ball in the front court to Sarmiento. Sarmiento to Jackson. Jackson does get across the half-court line, guarded by Bumstead. Jones with the ball down low. Pump fakes. Got a player off her feet and converts. And now a 12-point lead for the Franklin Quakers over Roosevelt. Singh with the ball over to, again, trying to look down low, and that's what Roosevelt wants to do. They want to pass the ball around the perimeter and see if they can get somebody open down low. Looking for Hall down there. Freshman does get the ball, turns, shot goes, and in again. Jasmine Hall, the freshman. I'll play inside. I'll play outside. What do you need me to do, Coach? Quickly the other way. Jackson with the ball. Jackson with the runner for Franklin, quickly beating that press. And Franklin back up by 12. Back and forth action we have here again. Roosevelt will probably stop and try to set something up down low, and they do. And Jasmine Hall with the ball at the free throw line. Hall calling for the ball now. Shot put up by Guys for three. Goes over the rim. We'll probably get an over and back call here on Jasmine Hall. And yes, Franklin will still get the ball. 27-15, Franklin in front. Elijah Jackson back in the game for Franklin, replacing Sayana Maliga. Sayana Maliga was in there and said, hey, make my presence felt down here low. Got a couple buckets and a couple rebounds. So Roosevelt still with that pressure in the backcourt. A little lighter this time, not the man-to-man, three people in the backcourt pressure. But watch this trap at half court. Lieberman with the ball. This time they pulls away, finally gets the ball to Jackson. Jackson with the ball over into the corner to Jones. Jones at the top of the key looking for an open Sarmiento. Sarmiento pump fake the left, shuffled the feet to drive, and then the traveling call. So Bumstead will bring the ball in to Adia Singh. Adia Singh, 5'5", sophomore guard. Looking down low for Grace Sherlock. Pass skips out of bounds and turnover. That ball will go to Franklin. So again, Roosevelt now back again with the three people in backcourt with that pressure all the way. They're mixing it up. Lieberman with the ball almost falls down. Ball goes to Jackson. Lieberman across the half-court line. Tries to find two. Ball rolls out of bounds. No save by a diving Maya Jackson. And then Sarmiento pulls up for a deep three. Franklin now on top 30-15 with 2:22 here left in the first half. Shot that with no conscience. I got this ball. I got this shot. Again, Roosevelt with the ball. Trapped in the corner. Roosevelt does get the ball low to Sherlock. Sherlock is going to be fouled, though, by Adia Singh. Is, again, trying to run that offense, and we saw them run last Saturday so effectively against the Cleveland Eagles. But not so much against this Quaker team. Quaker team quick on their feet, gets hands on the ball, doesn't leave a lot of passing games. Free throw is missed. Ball is rebounded by Roosevelt. Sherlock thinks about the three, says, no, let me think about this again. Singh with the ball, drives. 15 seconds on the shot clock as Franklin extends that defense. Picked up the dribble, does get the ball into Sammy Till. The ball is knocked out of bounds and off of a Roosevelt player, so Franklin will get possession. Up by 15 with 1:43 left here to go in the first half. Lieberman with the ball gets into the middle of the floor to Jones. Jones gets it over to Sarmiento. Back to Jones on top. Jones with the dribble now. Looks to go. Two with the ball out on top. 14 seconds on the shot clock. And Lieberman looking to get the pass down on the left baseline to Maya Jones. And the communication doesn't quite connect as the ball goes out of bounds. Jones was saying, bounce that to me, bounce that to me. Bumstead with the ball, gets it into Teal. Over to the left corner, three-point shot put up by DJ Simons doesn't go. And that ball will go out of bounds and go to Franklin. So again, looking to get the ball inbound. It comes into Jones. There comes the trap. Jones gets the ball over to Tuu, who gets it across the half-court line in the center to Siana Malega. Siana Malega drive shot is blocked by Sammy Teal. .20 seconds on the shot clock as Franklin will take the ball out. Jones will inbound on their own baseline, gets the ball in to Siana Malega. Jones now on top, drives on the left side. Pass goes out to Tuu, who's three doesn't go. Quickly down the other way comes Sang for Roosevelt. 38 seconds left in the half, and we've got a traveling call on Sang. Couldn't quite decide if she wanted to pass that or pick it up and got caught in between. So 30-15 here with Franklin in front. An opportunity to expand this lead going into the half. And another deep three by Sarmiento again. Sarmiento drains the three about 2 feet behind the line. Till with the ball at the free throw line, gets it back out. The bump said Till drops down low. No, tries the deal, puts a shot up with the left hand that doesn't go. Gets her own rebound. Actually, that was rebounded by DJ Simons, who put it back up and in. 33-17, 7 seconds left. Jackson with the ball. 4 seconds. Sarmiento with another deep three. This time it doesn't go. And that will be it for our first half action here. Franklin and Roosevelt. Franklin, the game was tied at 7. Franklin ran out to a 7-point lead, 7 unanswered points. And then from there, it's Franklin been just increasing the lead, working hard, increasing the lead, playing their game. Here we are at halftime. And Franklin in front, 33-17, 16-point lead for the Quakers. Boys game will be coming up at 8:30. I'm going to take you to Mr. Daniel Bellis, who's going to be with you and give you some halftime information, updates, and probably share with you a little bit about what's going on with Rainier Avenue Radio. Mr. Bellis.
I might do all of that, Tony. All of it.
All of it.
Oh, the Franklin girls have come out strong here in the first half, especially after that game against Seattle Prep on Wednesday, where they pretty much got blown out by the Seattle Prep Panthers on Wednesday and knocking them out of the top 20. Actually, it was 68-31 there. So the Quakers are definitely fired up, especially after losing that contest. Franklin has come out strong against this Roosevelt team, which actually recently moved into first place in the Sound Division after West Seattle fell. Roosevelt comes into this game with a 4-4 record, actually, and they are first place in the Sound currently. And they got a couple of tough games coming up here after they play Franklin. There will be tomorrow, they will be at number 4 Gig Harbor. And then after that, they got Lakeside coming up on the 19th. A couple of tough contests for Roosevelt and Franklin coming up here. Their next game will be on the 19th at Ballard. And after that, they will be hosting number 8 Eastside Catholic Crusaders on the 21st. Franklin comes into this game at 3-2 in league and overall. They have not played a non-league game yet. And second in the Valley at 3-2. Not even close to Garfield's 7-0 so far this season, undefeated. Franklin sitting in second and benefiting from the girls' Valley is a little bit stronger than the boys' Valley, but Franklin has a half-game lead on Nathan Hale in third place currently at a 3-3 record right there. And following them, Ingramson at 2-5 in league, and the Cleveland girls still have yet to win a contest this season. They're still at 0-6 in league, 0-7 overall. Now, speaking of Roosevelt, their closest competitor is West Seattle. They're about a half game ahead of West Seattle. West Seattle's 3-3 in league, 5-3 overall, and in second place. And Lincoln in third with 2-5 in the conference. Ballard at 2-6 in conference. Chief Self at 1-6, and the Beach girls struggling to say the least. 0-6 in conference, 0-8 overall. Have yet to win a game this season. But remember, it is the top 2 teams in each of these conferences that gets to move on to the championship bracket after the regular season ends. So those are the races that we're watching. And as it stands right now, Garfield, Franklin, Roosevelt, West Seattle, and Eastside Catholic and Bishop Blanchette would be your representatives for the Metro League Championship bracket of the 8. Now, everybody else, of course, gets an opportunity to move on in the postseason. They play a play-in tournament. But if you're the top 2 in each of these conferences, you get an automatic ticket to districts, and you get the opportunity to vie for bragging rights of the Metro League champion. Eastside Catholic is currently at 7-1 so far this season, 8-3 overall, and sitting at a ranking of number 8. They are battling the Rainier Beach Vikings, and it looks like we got an update from that game at the half. Eastside Catholic leads the Rainier Beach Vikings 29-11 in that contest. So the Beach Vikings getting some points and actually making it a little bit closer than some might expect it to be. But they still are up by 18 points over the Vikings at the half right there. On Rainier Avenue Radio, your community radio station, it is 7:40 p.m. As we are broadcasting straight here from Franklin High School for the girls basketball game, varsity, of course, against the Roosevelt Rough Riders, sitting with 17 points to Franklin's 33. And a little bit less than 5 minutes away from second half action. As we look at the Metro League Mountain girls standings currently, like we said, Eastside Catholic in first, Bishop Blanchette sitting in second at 6-1, and Seattle Prep at 5-1. These 3 teams are less than a half a game away from each other. A very interesting race going on there. As it looks like West Seattle is off this night. Their game against Cleveland was canceled due to reasons that we can't say on air. But between those 3 squads, 7-1, 6-1, 5-1, a very interesting race. And then you throw Lakeside in the mix in the mountain. They're 5-2 in conference. 4 teams all within a game of each other. This one can go any direction right there. But Eastside Catholic, Bishop Blanchette, Seattle Prep, and Lakeside not in a cat fight? No. Holy Names, though, sitting in the cellar of the mountain at 4-3. Unfortunately, they're just in a unfortunately they're in a really tough league there with 4-3. They could definitely be sitting in the top 2 in either the Sound or the Valley, but because they play in the mountain, they're sitting in the cellar at 4-3. In top 20 action, it looks like number 6 Hermanston has defeated Walla Walla 70-30, and at the end of the first quarter, Lakeside number 19 leads Ingram 28-3, and at the end of the third quarter, Hazen in a dead heat with Mercer Island. It's 28-all there as they go into the fourth quarter. Number 17 Hazen tied up with Mercer Island. And again, Eastside Catholic number 8 at the half. They're leading 29-11. Right here at Rainier Avenue Radio, we're doing it big, very big for Martin Luther King Jr. weekend. It's going to be a whole thing, 3 whole days of live broadcasts on your community radio station, and it's all starting tomorrow. Check it out tomorrow on Saturday from noon until 5 p.m. We'll have Black business vendors, live performances. It'll be at the Columbia City Theater. Come on down, get some shopping done. There will also be an open mic, so if you're trying to prove yourself or you have something to say, we'll turn on the mic and let you do your thing. This tomorrow, noon to 5 p.m. And we're following that up on Sunday with a Young Leaders event with voices of students of the official the Seattle Martin Luther King intern group that will be hosting this event live for you. 2 o'clock on Sunday. 2 o'clock on Sunday till 4 p.m. with the Young Leaders event right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. And you can hear that one right here on all of our platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, all of that. And follow that up with the 40th annual March and Rally for Martin Luther King Jr. That's going to be the 17th this year, this Monday, live on Rainier Avenue Radio, 10:30 a.m. all the way until 2 p.m. And we'll be covering the entire rally. And then after that, we'll follow along with the march. And we'll follow all the people through the legs. And we're going to be covering it like it's a Macy's holiday parade. We'll let you know about everything going on in there and all the legs. And make sure you tune in this Monday, 10:30 a.m. on Rainier Avenue Radio, your community radio station. But it looks like we are getting here to the second half of action here. And we're going to get Tony B on the mic here shortly. But get him going here on Rainier Avenue Radio for some second half action. Franklin leading Roosevelt 33-17.
Welcome back to live action from Mount Baker, home of the Franklin Quakers. At halftime, Franklin in front by 16, 33-17, getting ready to start third quarter action. Lauren Guys will bring the ball in, gets it into Ava Bumstead. Bumstead attempts to get the ball in the half court. Foul is going to be called there as Ciara Tu trying to get the steal, and Franklin's got their hands on a lot of balls. Actually, is Roosevelt, which is very patient in their offense, attempts to get the ball down low again. This time it's stolen by Lieberman, gets the pass ahead to Maya Jones. Jones fakes, goes up under the hoop, falls away just in front of the hoop, and the shot goes to the right, misses everything. A little rushed on that shot. Jones pressuring in backcourt. Ball comes into Bumstead again, getting the ball down low to And there's a bucket once again for DJ Simons. 2 in the front court. Sienna Maliga with the ball now on top over to Lieberman. Jones takes the 3. Maya Jones' 3 is just like that. Free throw, a high rainbow that drops nicely through the hoop. Three-point shot put up by Guys, doesn't go. Rebounded by Tu'u. Gets the ball to Maya Jones. Franklin in front by 17 now. Lieberman with the ball. Sarmiento with it. Drags that pivot foot. Couldn't quite stop completely, and so that's going to be a travel call. That'll turn the ball back over to Roosevelt. Singh in the front court. Adia Singh. It's the ball low to Simons. Simons back out to Bumstead. Again, looking down low. And they do get the ball down low to Simons. Simons puts it on the floor. Whenever you put that ball on the floor, you're asking for trouble. Franklin ends up with the ball. Sienna Maliga now wheels out to the right side. Finds Maya Jones. Jones up from the right side. Drops it in and fouled by Singh. Jones. Nice recognition there from Sienna Maliga, and then great body control there from Jones. Got the pass and all in one motion, took a step, laid it off before she got underneath the basket, dropped it in, and the foul was called with a little push from behind. So Maya Jones, that girl's on fire right now. Free throw is up. Free throw misses. See, I jinxed. Should have just kept my mouth shut till she made the free throw. But hey, that's the way it goes in the big city. Roosevelt with the ball. Sammy Till with it. Finds an open Guys. Guys from the left side off the glass. The bank is open, and the bucket is good. Tu'u with the ball now. Getting pressure applied in backcourt. Sarmiento with it. Sarmiento gets the pass up to Sienna Maliga. Sienna Maliga shot falls a little short from the right side. Ball rebounded by Roosevelt. Quickly in the front court is Guys. Bumstead out on top. And again, down low to Simon. Simon's shot doesn't go. Sarmiento with the rebound behind their back. Pressure, though. Maya Jones will get the ball across the half court. Jones at the top of the key. Sets the offense. Sienna Maliga doesn't take the 3. Steps inside a little bit. Misses a shot. Jones with the rebound. Jones with the follow-up. Again, doesn't bring the ball down. Keeps it up her head off the glass and in. Another bucket for Maya Jones. Down low to Simons with the left hand. Simons with a nice step through. Gets the ball off the glass with the left hand. Gets the bucket. Go to the free throw line. Try and get a three-point play the old-fashioned way. There was actually a time when there was no three-point shot. Then came the ABA. And everybody likes offense. Shot is missed by Simons. Rebounded by Maya Jones out to Sarmiento. Back to Jones. Jones with the ball across the half-court line again. Faking, baking, shaking. Then making the pass to Lieberman. Lieberman with the ball. Finds an open. Sienna Maliga doesn't get the 3. Franklin with the rebound. Didn't hit anything, though, and the shot clock was at 7. Doesn't matter because Sarmiento travels trying to fake right and go left. Take the self out. Got to put the ball on the ground. Well, you can bounce it, and then you get to keep dribbling. Okay, into the game again. Here comes Jasmine Hall. And so Sarmiento with some blood on her shirt, and will have to be subbed out as they start the game. And into the game is Ciara Tu'u. Jasmine Hall, the freshman in the Bumstead. Finds an open Guys from the corner. This time, Guys Three ball, corner pocket. It's good, 40-23. Lieberman's pass is intercepted, but lost the ball. That was Ava Darling. Quickly back the other way. Jones outside the three-point line on the right side. Says, okay, let's set this offense up again. Takes the ball up top, gets it to Lieberman. Lieberman on top now. Defended by Bumstead. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Jackson left open for a three-pointer from the right side. That doesn't go. Quickly in the front court comes Dorling. Dorling all the way down, spins, leaves the ball, falls down. Players on the floor. Sienna Maliga with the ball. Jones with it now. Jones checks with the player. Hey, you okay? Thanks for getting down there and getting that ball. I'll wait for you to get up court. Three-point shot up by two. The bank is open off the glass. Who knew the bank would be open at 7:52, but it is. 3 points, 42-26. Again, trying to get the ball to Dorling down low. Two. Steals the pass, comes up court. Shot is blocked. We'll have the foul called. And they'll be calling that on the way to the hoop. So Ciara 2 will go to the line. Bounces the ball, rolls it, bounces it, rolls it again. Bends it to knees, puts the shot up. On it. If that's the routine, make it work for you. 43-26. Franklin again up by 17 with 3:17 here to go in the third quarter. Second shot by Ciara 2. Ciara also a freshman. Shot bounces off the front of the rim. Shooter's touch, though, goes in 44-26. Freshman Ciara 2 converts on the bucket. Guys picks the ball up, finds Bumstead. Could have probably called traveling, didn't call it though. Bumstead with the three, doesn't go. Jones high for the rebound. Jones brings the ball up court, shakes right, defends, goes between two players. Finds an open Jackson for the corner. That misses everything. Doesn't go. Bumstead with the rebound. Bumstead rushes the ball up court. Bumstead stops. Doesn't pop. Tries to get the pass off. We'll have a foul called. Couldn't see who that foul was on, but it was on Franklin. And we're going to have a timeout call with 2:46 here to go in the third quarter. Any updates for us, Mr. Bellis?
Yeah, just wrapping up here. Hazen's test against Mercer Island. Although Mercer took a close lead of about 5 points over them in going into the third, it was all Hazen after that, winning 48-33, moving number 17 Hazen to a 8-3 record. And it looks like at the half, Eastside Catholic well in hand over the Rainier Beach Vikings. It's 29-11 for number 8 Eastside. And Lakeside, the number 19 team at the half, dominating Ingram. It's 48-8 for them.
All right, 2:46 here to go in the third quarter. Roosevelt inbounding the ball. I'm calling it super freshman Jasmine Hall. Inbounds the ball. Hall from three from the right side. Hall's three doesn't go. Could just use a little more arch on that shot, but nice form from Hall. Sienna Maliga drives. This is the pass off to Two. Another freshman out there. Two grabs a rebound. Jones saves it from going over half court. They get a reset of the clock, so 23 seconds on the shot clock. Two over to Sienna Maliga. Goes to the free throw line. Right side, drains one from the right elbow. Sienna Maliga with the bucket. Raylin Sienna Maliga. 46-26, Franklin in front. Jones steals a cross-court pass. Jones, one defender back. That's Bumstead. Jones drives on the right side, goes up and puts the ball in the hoop as if you ain't going to stop me. Jasmine Hall again from three. Hall buries this one. No, it comes out. That one was in there and spun right out. And, well, it's got to go all the way through. 46-26, 141 here to go in the third quarter. Franklin Quakers out on top of the Roosevelt Rough Riders. The Roosevelt's ball. Underneath their own basket. Jasmine Hall inbounds the ball, ends up in the hands of Guys. Back to Bumstead. Bumstead again looking down low. Jasmine Hall with the three ball. That one doesn't go. Rebounded by Sammy Teal. Back up with the left hand. Nice work down there by Sammy Teal. Jones with the ball now. Jones trying to go up the right side. Fouled by Teal. And we'll get a timeout called by the Franklin Quakers. Again, you're listening to Rainier Avenue Radio World, our community radio station, your community radio station. Excited to be bringing these games to you during this pandemic. Again, the surge caused by the Omicron virus. So there's no fans. I think the deal is each student that comes to the game can bring two people with them. And so there aren't a lot of people here actually at this game right now. And it's kind of like, it feels like a golf tournament.
Not that quiet.
You know, I feel like I should be whispering. Franklin with the ball. Up the left sideline. Shot put up. Shot doesn't go. We don't want to disturb the player's concentration. That loud buzzer wheel, though.
Whew, that'll melt a brain.
So Franklin with the ball. Sarmiento is going to bring it in. Maxine Sarmiento, the senior leader on this team. To the freshman, gets the ball in backcourt, brings it up. Lieberman, another senior on this team. Over to Elijah Jackson, puts up a shot that doesn't go. Ball is rebounded by Tu'u. That freshman shot put up with the right hand by Sienna Malega. Raylin doesn't get the shot to fall. DJ Simons with it. Guys with the ball out on top. Finds Jasmine Wilson. Ball to Simon. Simon's at the free throw line. Deep three by Guys doesn't go. Jasmine Hall with the rebound. Fakes left, goes right, comes back. Gets the ball down low to Simon. Simon shot with the left hand, doesn't go. Simons with the rebound. Another shot by Simons doesn't go. Foul called. Simons putting some work in down there under the hoop. They're going to call that before the shot. And so there won't be any free throws out of that one, but Roosevelt will retain possession. It's a substitution for Franklin. Ciara Tu'u comes out. Maya Jones back in. Ball goes into Sammy Teal. Jasmine open from the left side. Jasmine Hall drills the 15-footer from the left baseline. That freshman, watch out, Metro League for the next 4 years. Maya Jones with the ball out on top. Jones guarded by Teal. 9 seconds on the shot clock for the third quarter. And out by the half-court line, Sammy Teal bumps Maya Jones, and they're going to call a foul with 7.3 seconds left. So Franklin will take the ball out again. 7.3 seconds left on the shot clock. Basically, they've got Maya Jones boxed in. They're not trying to let her have the ball. Sarmiento comes with it. 5 seconds left. Sienna Maliga drives, stops at the right elbow. Off the bank is wide open, off the glass. And I got to go get some of that money. The bank open? almost 8 o'clock at night?
There'll be a whole rush in the hood.
50-30, Franklin in front by 20 points. Mr. Bellis, what do we got?
Well, we got a couple of things going on your community radio station, Rainier Avenue Radio. Currently following that Eastside Catholic and Rainier Beach game. Still, our latest report is from the half. Eastside Catholic leads Beach 29-11 in that contest right there. Lakeside is completely dominating the Ingram Rams, 60-8 now. It is now 60-8. An entire third quarter keeping the Ingram Rams scoreless at the end of the third. It's 68 for the Lakeside as they try to keep pace in the very competitive Mountain division against Catholic, Blanchette, and Prep. But 60-8 at the end and in the third quarter for Lakeside right here on Rainier Avenue Radio, your community radio station. The boys are going to follow, and the Roosevelt boys have just jumped into the top 20 at number 18, coming up right after this game.
All right, fourth quarter action here. Franklin on top, 50-30 at the end of three. Maya Jones with 15 points, scored 20 last game, leading scorer in the game. Sarmiento in the front court finds Sienna Maliga, and just into the game gets the ball, and that's going to be a bucket. I haven't called this name, and I don't have it on my roster. Number 34 for Franklin. And I'm not sure who that is, but if that's your child, hit us up on the chat so I can give her props. Anyway, number 34 gets the bucket for Franklin. First time in the game. Roosevelt with the ball. Guys drops the ball low to DJ Simon. Simon's almost traveled. Simons gets the ball back with the left hand, and the foul is going to be called, and I'm pretty sure that that's going to be on the shot for DJ Simons. Rainier Avenue Radio .world. Our community radio station. Your community radio station. The community radio station. Shot goes up in a 1-and-1. So they didn't call that shooting. It was a 1-and-1. You make the first one, you get the second one. Makes the first one, Simons does. And so Simons will get the second shot. Second shot for Simons. That one's good as well. The lefty drills it. 52-32 now. Again, backcourt pressure applied. Lieberman into front court. And we're going to get a push off from Lieberman. Was pressured all the way down court by guys. And I need a room. I need some room. Put that left arm out there and got called for it. Guys into the front court. Trying to get the ball down low to Till. Instead, get the ball out for Guys for a three-point shot that doesn't go. Guys ends up getting the rebound that was tipped by Maggie Wilgus. We're going to have a foul call. Foul call on Zoe Hoffenberg. That inbounds pass again. Roosevelt with that pressure. This time it works out for him as Elijah Jackson loses the ball. Elijah, known as Lay. Roosevelt with the ball. Nice three-point shot there from Ava Bumstead. Again, pressure in the backcourt. Sienna Maliga with it now. In front court, outside the three-point line. Finds Elijah Jackson. Lieberman out on top. Takes it back to Sarmiento. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Sienna Maliga moves in again and stops and pops from the right elbow. All good. Count that money. 54-35. Sienna Maliga. Got to check to see how many points Sienna Maliga has as well. Jasmine Hall again, the freshman outside. I will shoot the ball. Jasmine Hall. Another bucket for Hall. Elijah Jackson the other way. Drives inside, lays the ball up, and just over the front rim, drops it in. 56-38, back and forth action, and Roosevelt will slow it down a little bit. Guys looks at the three, instead drops the down low to Sammy Till. Sammy Till shot off the back of the glass, rolls off the front of the rim, battle for the rebound. Till and Sarmiento, and they'll call that a jump ball. And the possession arrow in favor of Roosevelt. A deep rainbow three goes in for Ava Plumstead, and the foul is called. I mean, from the angle I'm at, it even looked like it was slightly behind the backboard, but that ball went in, almost kissed the rafters and dropped in. Bumstead completes the play for a 4-point play. Quickly the other way, Sarmiento gets the pass from Jackson. Sarmiento beat everybody down the court, and Franklin responds quickly with a layup after that big play. Roosevelt got a little lax, didn't get back on defense. No excuse for that, not on the free throw. Sammy Teal drives the left side, lays it up off the glass and in. 58-42 now. Franklin by 16. Sarmiento breaks the press by herself, stops and says, okay, let me give this to Maya. Maya Jones directing the offense. The press comes out. Sienna Malega back out on top of Lieberman. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Jackson jab steps right and tries to drive on the left side and kick the pass out over to Maya Jones. The pass was a little high. Roosevelt sang with the ball, looking for Bumstead. Shot goes up from three. That freshman, Jasmine Hall, again, we'll have to check the score. Jasmine Hall lighting the ball. And Jasmine Hall, just as soon as I'm talking about our offense, steals the pass and will go to the free throw line. So Franklin up 14. I think the scoreboard has been finicky. And now it looks like Franklin's up 12. Free throw by Jasmine Hall. The first one is good. And suddenly with 4:43 left after being up by as much as 20 points, Roosevelt's back in this game, and Jasmine Hall, the freshman, leading the charge. 10-point lead now for Franklin with 4:43 left. Roosevelt with that pressure in the backcourt. Elijah Jackson to the front to Sienna Malega. Sienna Malega drives, loses the ball, and that'll be a turnover back to Roosevelt. Roosevelt has a chance to make this an 8-point game after being down 20, possibly a 7. Singh with the ball to Bumstead. Back out to Singh. Jasmine Hall with it. Hall with the big three. Hall buries another three. The freshman is taking over. Jasmine Hall. I will shoot the ball. Roosevelt now down by 7. Oh, boy. Franklin up by 7 with 4:10 left. And Roosevelt feeding the freshman, Jasmine Hall. Over at Garfield, we saw another freshman on Tuesday, Ledger Smiley, come out of nowhere and explode. Coach Javon Mickens says if he's not shooting the ball, he's going to be sitting here next to me. And so he did that. Added a lot of other things, just like Jasmine Hall is doing as well. This is the wonderful thing about high school basketball. You get to watch these players develop. An errant pass by Franklin will turn the ball back over to Roosevelt, down by 7, 4:01 left in the game. Where is Jasmine Hall? Franklin needs to be thinking about that right now. Ava Bumstead, who also hit a 3-point shot, drives on the left side. Bumstead with the ball again out top. Hall has the ball now. Hall steps back for 3. Doesn't get the shot, delivers it to the free throw line, tries to drop it down low. Does Sammy Teal to DJ Simons, and the ball goes out of bounds. So Franklin will get possession again. Full court pressure applied by the Roosevelt Rough Riders, and we're going to have a timeout. And so at one point, it looked like it was going to be a runaway sleeper. Roosevelt, led by that freshman, Jasmine Hall, now back in the game, down 7 with 3:46 left to go. Mr. Bellis, we've got a ball game. What else is going on around the league?
Well, this is the closest contest going on right now. We got a couple blowouts going on right now. At the end of the third quarter, Eastside Catholics now up 52-15 over the Rainier Beach Vikings, cruising to another win right there. And Lakeside doing the same thing against Ingram. It is now counted 60-8 in the third quarter.
Wait, what? Huh?
60-8.
Okay.
Against the Ingram Rams. Lakeside looks like they'll probably more than likely wrap that one up.
Okay, apparently number 34, we don't know the last name that made that bucket for Franklin. The first time in the game was Tony. I like that name. Franklin trying to inbounds the ball, being harassed by the freshman Jasmine Hall. Tips the ball back to Roosevelt. 25 seconds on the shot clock. They get it low. Sammy Teal with the ball down low on the feed from Adia Sang. And Teal is going to be fouled and will go to the line. And I believe this will be 1-1 for Teal. All right, Teal's first shot. And so they must be in the bonus. It's not up on the scoreboard, so I can't tell. So Teal gets 2 shots. First shot does not go. That's why I know they must be in the bonus. Second shot by Teal. The lefty. This one doesn't go as well. Bounces twice off the rim. Simons mistimed the jump. And again, a wide open Lieberman gets the pass from Jackson and converts on the bucket to give Franklin a 9-point lead. Quickly back the other way. Jasmine Hall. Hall over to Bumstead, outside the three-point line. Maya Jones stretching the defense all the way out. Jasmine Hall open for the three. This one doesn't go. Rebounded by Maya Jones. Maya Jones walks the ball up court. 3:15 left to go. Simone Lieberman with it now on the right side. Finds Sarmiento with the left hand, puts it up, doesn't go. Rebounded by Bumstead. Sarmiento and Bumstead battle. Bumstead comes away with it, drives the full length of the court, takes a Euro step. Are we going to get an offensive charge or are we going to get a defensive foul? That's going to be an offensive foul on Ava Bumstead. Caught in between steps and should I pull up? Should I pass it? Should I shoot it? And in the meantime, ran into the defensive player who had good position. Maya Jones with the ball in the front court. Again, 15 points for Jones, 20 points last game. 2:46 here to go. Lieberman with the ball back to Jackson. Lay Jackson drives the left side, whips it out to Jones, doesn't take the three. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Jones with the ball defended by Simons. Back to Lieberman, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Jackson with it, tries to find Sarmiento. Sienna Maligo gets the ball, finds Sarmiento. Sarmiento fouled probably before the shot. 2 seconds left on the shot clock. So I don't know that they'll call that a shooting foul. And they're saying 1-1. So Roosevelt in the bonus. Franklin up by 9 with 2:28 to go. Sarmiento at the foul line with a 1-1. And all of the Franklin players drop back to the half-court line. The shot is up. Sarmiento buries this shot to give Franklin a 10-point lead, and we're going to have a timeout now to talk about this. With 2:28, Franklin, 2:28 left in the game. Franklin back on top by 10, but what a run there by the Roosevelt Rough Riders to actually pull at one point within 7. And we've had a coming out party for Roosevelt freshman Jasmine Hall. I shoot the ball. Mr. Bellis.
That rhymes.
Yeah. That was it. I felt like I was clever. Maybe not, but I
Okay.
liked it.
I'm going to give you some applause there. That game's all over for Lakeside now. Final score against Ingram, 70-12. Dropping the Ingram Rams there. That drops Ingram to 2-10 on the season, 2-6 in league, and improves Lakeside to 6-2 in league, 9-2 overall. They're still in fourth place in a very competitive Mountain Division, which includes Eastside Catholic, Blanchette, and Prep.
I want to give a shout out to our referees here today. I mean, you're probably seeing them on the broadcast. I don't know their names, but again, these games wouldn't happen without these referees who, make sure that they're here and despite COVID, continue to carry on. Shout out to the referees. Next shot by Sarmiento doesn't go. Rebounded by DJ Simons. He actually picks up the loose ball. 2:22 here to go in the game. Franklin up by 10. Cross court pass. Ends up getting the ball to Simons down low with the left-handed shot. Doesn't go. Shot is put back up and in by Adia Sang. Again, Roosevelt within 8. Maya Jones with the backcourt pressure. Breaks the pressure between two players. Went right between Bumstead and Hall. We're going to get a foul call, and that's going to probably send Jones to the line, I would imagine, for a 1-and-1. So Jones with that sweet rainbow shot that we've seen. We'll see how she does under pressure. And this one bounces off the backboard. Jones gets the rebound. 4 Roosevelt players there, and Maya Jones of Franklin gets the rebound. If you're a coach, that's probably inexcusable. Ball stolen away by Sammy Till, stolen back by Sarmiento. Finds Jones down low. Quickly whips a nice little pass for Santiago. Sienna Maliga, actually, and Sienna Maliga not quite ready for that nifty pass. It rolls out of bounds. It was a little hard, but catchable ball. Nice pass there by Jones. But Roosevelt will get possession down by 8. Again, trying to get the ball down low to DJ Simons. Cross-court pass until they do get it low to Simons with the left hand, and Simons established position on Jones. Roosevelt now down by 6 with 1:23 left in this game. Maya Jones with the ball, double teamed by Hall, and Bumstead looking for somebody to get the ball to, throws a pass to Sienna Maliga. Sienna Maliga finds Sarmiento down, doesn't get the shot. Sarmiento running the baseline. Got 14 seconds left, and they get the ball out to Jones on top with 11 seconds on the shot clock, dependent on Hall. And Maya Jones drives the right side. Jasmine Hall is going to be called for the foul. And so once again, Jones will be to the line. The other 4 Franklin players drop in backcourt. 4 players for Roosevelt on the free throw line. The last time this happens, Jones missed a shot and got the rebound. First shot by Jones. That rainbow free throw shot that we've become used to, all net. Arches up high near the rafters and drops nicely through the hoop. Second shot by Jones. Again, that high arch. This one bounces off the front end. DJ Simons with the rebound. Ball to Bumstead. 57 seconds left. Roosevelt down by 7. Ball down low to Simons. Simons with the left hand reverse. Bucket is good. Maya Jones reached the ball in the front court. Down by 5 now. 44 seconds left. Lieberman with the ball. Lieberman to Sienna Maliga. Maliga on the right side. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Picks up the ball. Maya Jones with it now with 14 seconds on the shot clock. Sienna Maliga drives on the right side, puts up a runner that doesn't go but will be fouled. And so that's going to send Raylin Sienna Maliga to the line. Franklin up 5. 28.5 seconds left in this game. Roosevelt's going to call a timeout. You are listening to Rainier Avenue Radio World, your community radio station. Again, if you are a cultural producer, which means you are in the arts, maybe you're an archivist, whatever you do, take a chance. There's $1,000 to $12,000 waiting for you in the King County COVID Recovery Fund. If you lost money between 2019 and 2020, you could be eligible for up $1,000, maybe $12,000. So this is for something in the future. This is if in the past, because of COVID, you have to show it on your taxes where you for some reason, made less money. And this is especially good for those gig workers. So what the heck? Give them a call. Find out if you're eligible. There's a couple of workshops, and they'll help you work with you one-on-one. Go to King County, or excuse me, go to For Culture. It's King County's For Culture, but Recovery Fund, and find out about this recovery fund if you're again cultural producer, which basically means whatever you do, you could be eligible. First shot from Sienna Maliga falls off the rim. Doesn't go. 28 seconds left. Again, all four Franklin players in the backcourt, four players for Roosevelt in the front court. Shot is up. That one on net for Sienna Maliga, who's had quite the game as well. Bumstead in the front court. Hall tries to set a screen. Bumstead pulls up from the three-point line. Shot misses everything. Falls about a foot short. Sienna Maliga with the rebound. Maya Jones with the ball now in the backcourt. 10 seconds left in the game. 7 seconds left in the game. And then finally, after letting valuable time tick off the clock, Sammy Teal comes out and fouls Raylin Sienna Maliga, who'll have an opportunity again to go to the line and make this a three-possession game with 4 seconds left. And the shot by Sienna Maliga rolls off the front end, drops off the back rim, and drops through the hoop. Second shot by Sienna Maliga is good. Hope has left the building, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to do it. You'll probably hear the horn blow after this shot is ready to go. And Franklin hangs on against the Roosevelt Rough Riders 65-57. Big game there from the freshman, Jasmine Hall. Also, nice game by Maya Jones. Wonderful game there also by Raylin Sienna Maliga. And Ava Bumstead, again, a good game there from Roosevelt. And DJ Simons, another big game down low. Also a couple big threes from Maxine Sarmiento. Clutch threes by Maxine Sarmiento. And the freshman from Franklin, Ciara Tu'u. Good game as well from Ciara Tu'u. Mr. Bellis, you have anything before we wrap this up?
Yeah, Eastside Catholic wraps up their game against Rainier Beach. Easy win for them at number 8. We'll improve to 9-3 on the season, 8-1 in league. 61-17 win there over Rainier Beach. Moves Beach down to 0-9 on the year, 0-7 in conference. And this loss for Roosevelt still keeps them in first place in the Sound. They're at 4-5 in league, which is due to West Seattle not playing tonight due to their game against Cleveland being canceled. They're still no, that drops them to second place. That West Seattle's at 3-3, so that would move West Seattle to first place in the Sound, and Roosevelt back to second due to West Seattle not playing there. And Franklin will stay in second place at 4-2 on the year, right there on Rainier Avenue Radio, your community radio station, 8:24 p.m. at Franklin High School. We're doing the boys next. Scheduled for 8:30, but it might push it back a couple, maybe 10, 20 minutes, 14 minutes away from that. So that's doing math, 3, 9, 4, 8:40.
Mr. Bellis, I did get some final statistics. The freshman, Jasmine Hall, came off the bench and ended up with 18 points, most of those coming in the second half. And then also for Franklin, Raylin, I think I got that right. Sienna Maliga ended up with 15 big points. And leading scorer again for this game was Maya Jones, who ended up with 16.
Nice, impressive game by these Franklin Quakers. They may have been bounced out of the top 20, but they might be right back in there because 4-2, they're second place in the Valley, on their way possibly to meeting. I mean, both Roosevelt and Franklin are still on their way to being in that Metro Championship bracket.
All right, Mr. Bellis. Unless you've got something else, We'll have Rick Dupree joining us for the broadcast of the boys' game, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes for that. So, yeah, come back for this Franklin Roosevelt boys game. A much improved Franklin squad against a pretty tough Roosevelt squad. This should be a good game coming up here. And on behalf of Daniel Bellis, Lourdes Prim, thanks for joining us. Don't not come back. Come back for the boys game in about 10 minutes. Rick Dupree will be joining me for that game. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. In the meantime, enjoy the music or something. What's going on? Okay. All right. We'll be back.